Hi everyone, welcome back. As you can probably tell, this is a slightly different video to what I normally do, but I got a comment the other day asking if I could do like a little shelf tour, like album storage tour, and I had like thought about doing it before, but honestly like I don't think like my setup's that interesting, but I thought, do you know what? I've got like nothing to film until my next sort of photo cards come in, which will be happy. I promise it's coming, I swear. Yeah, so I thought, do you know what? Why not? While I'm waiting for that, I'll film this little thing, and I don't know, someone might find it interesting. So, as seems to be a recurring theme with me lately, I'm filming this at night, so as you can probably tell, there's some great shadows. So, I apologise if things aren't like brightly lit or whatever, but yeah, this is what I'm working with. I'm not going to do like a full room tour because I can't be bothered, and also I don't think my room's very interesting apart from like this, what I'm going to show you. Like this is like the interesting part of my room. But just for context, I'm like sat on the edge of my bed, so I have a big chest of drawers here, and then this is what I've got on top of the chest of drawers, and then above here there's like two shelves, and I'll go through a little bit of that now. But yeah, I've just got like some little figures here, so like BT21 things, little photo from Memories, a copy of Proof, one of the little standy things from Tia. There's a Memories in the back there, and I've got a little Woto cinema roll because I've mentioned it before, I love cinema roll. A little Molang, I think that's how you pronounce it, one of these little guys. A Molang plushie, really cute. And then this is an extra of the European exclusive from Golden, and then there's just some little prints in the back there. This frame was from IKEA, and I think it just like folds up like that. Kind of cool. I did have photo cards in it originally, like the Permission to Dance ones of Jin and Yoongi, and like they were in there, and it kind of gave that vibe of like they were like a family photo, you know what I mean? Like you've got like your two like grandkids like in the photo frame, something like that. And then I've just got a couple of magazines here. So this thing that's holding them is a letter holder. I don't know if it, you can see, but yeah, so like that's a little tip that you could use to like store or display magazines and things like this, is get a letter holder, because they're like really cheap. Well, depending where you get them from obviously, but you know, inexpensive. And then just in here I've got like some of the GQ Korea things. That's from Memories of 21. This is the JK BTS The Icon book thing. It's like all the same photos, but just this has JK on the cover, and like there's one for each member. This is my second copy of JK's folio, and then there's another Vogue Korea in the back there. But yeah, I've found that like having a letter holder is like pretty handy to store things, and I don't know, I just like having the magazines on display, so I just think it looks kind of nice rather than just having them like sitting, so you're just like looking at the spines on the shelf and stuff. Here is my wardrobe. It's like a built-in wardrobe, so it is pretty big and it does cast this like quite large shadow. So because of that, and because like the wardrobe itself, I am like kind of limited on shelf space, so that's why I've just got like two shelves running along this back wall. But this little section is all the BT21 stuff. This is where all the babies live, and this isn't BT21, it's just a little blind box figure thing from Miniso, but you know, it's so cute. It's a little pink bunny holding a little dinosaur thing, and it goes well with all like the cookie stuff obviously, and it's adorable. There's this print in the corner there. I'll try and find the artist again, and I'll like link it down below if you're interested. And this is my little fisherman RJ, who's just hanging out there. I love him very much. And then here is like two of my pride and joys, my beautiful premium photos. I was hoping that we would have got one for Jin, and like we could have had one there like for Happy, but obviously that didn't turn out. But there's always chance for a one in the future, I'm sure. But yeah, just these photos are so gorgeous. Like, I'm never going to be over like this Yoongi. Like, and then just in this corner here, there's my little gaming shelf corner. Talk to me about this game and you'll be my best friend. Yeah, don't ask about the cat boy Noctis from Final Fantasy 15 in the corner there. He's just chilling and I love him. Anyway, and then on the top shelf in the corner here we have my popcorn tins from D-Day, and there's the I Am Still one in the top there. So for these shelves, I did used to have ones that had like wooden brackets on, and they only had like 2 brackets initially, and the shelf fell down because I had like far too much stuff on it. So my tip would be, if you're getting shelves like this, it's literally just like a plank of wood and like you can see the metal brackets. Get metal brackets so they're like fixed on the wall properly. So like if for some reason your shelf falls down in the middle of the night, it won't damage any of your stuff. But I did have a couple of casualties with my BTS stuff, but one of them was this memories thing. I don't know if you can see here. Pretty decent tear in that. Luckily it was only that one, and like one other DVD was scuffed, so it only has like surface damage on, which was lucky. But yeah, that's a tip. Learn from my mistake, please, and get shelves that are actually supporting you albums and stuff. God, I can't speak. I'm like really close to my ceiling here. I'm standing on the edge of my bed so you can see properly. So this isn't every BTS album that I've got. It's just like some of them that will fit like nicely on a shelf like this. So I've got like group albums, and then we've got like some solo stuff, the little Weverse ones. That's Happy and that's D-Day on there. And then these are some of the CD singles. I've got like a few copies of Standing Next to You and 3D for, you know, some reason. I just went like crazy last year. It wasn't last year, it was the year before. You know, trying to get those like good charts and stuff, as you do. And I've got some more albums here, Layover and You Never Walk Alone. So you can probably tell that these albums like are hanging off the shelf. This is like the best way I've found to store them, like these ones specifically, because if I had them like upright, they would just stick out too much and that would annoy me. So yeah, I suppose that's like a thing you can do rather than just like have everything in a line like this. You can also like stack vertically if you've got space. I've also got this little figure that my friend got me for a birthday, and this little Jin, who's a little cube posket, I think they're called. Little Funko, another little print that one of my friends got me for a birthday, and then these are my, well, 3 of my copies of Gold in there. Again, I have them stacked like this because they don't fit properly on the shelf, or they don't fit like neatly. Like if I try to like stack them like this, they would just hang off the shelf like way too much. Yeah, and I can't like deal with that, and even like laying them flat, it just wasn't a good option. So this is what I've found works for me. I like my shelves, I like what I've got. Like I said, I don't think it's the most interesting, but and like I know it's not the typical like K-pop aesthetic sort of thing, because I don't have like white shelves and stuff, but it's just what goes with what I've got in my room, and like it's my personal preference that I don't have like white furniture, which is like not a knock on anyone that does. It's just I don't like it for my room personally, and that's absolutely fine. I do love watching like other people's videos of like that have that kind of vibe, because I just like seeing what people come up with. But yeah, that's my shelves basically. The comment did ask like how often I clean stuff, and I would love to say that I clean like every week, but realistically it's like every couple of weeks, because you know, life happens and you just get busy. But I do try and like clean as often as I can. So if things look a bit dusty, please don't acknowledge it, or just, you know, it's fine, it's whatever. This is like I said, where all my albums are, and I'm just going to show you where my binders are now. So this is my little shelving bookcase storage unit. It's under a window here. I do actually pull my curtains across the top of it, even though they do like lay on the top, and but it's like, it's fine, it's whatever, don't worry about that. It is actually two different units. If you can see, this is like a small one and this is like a 4 cube thing. These are just from IKEA. They come in different colours and stuff. Like, I'll put it up on the screen like which one it is specifically, but you can probably see like from, this is my wardrobe here, it like kind of matches. But yeah, like I said, it's under a window, and I'm just gonna get on down here and show you. So this is where like all the BTS stuff is. So I've got like albums and stuff, albums in my binder, and my binders are in this bottom corner here. This is all like my nerdy like books and comics and stuff, and this is more comics if you're interested in what I'm reading. I hope you can see this properly, because it is like quite dark obviously. So I've just like stacked things based on vibes really, but it, like this one, the purple kind of like goes through, which is kind of good actually. Yeah, I've just got like, oh god, I can't actually see the dust on there, that's pretty horrific. Anyway, yeah, so I've just got Muse and like the Muster DVD. So this one, you can see here, this is like one of the ones I was on about where it got like scuff and stuff, and I don't know if it's this one. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that chunk that came out when this one fell off my shelf originally. So, but this is the only one that's damaged, miraculously, like other than obviously that Memories DVD. So yeah, with these, like, I have had to get a little bit creative with what I can stack where, which I don't know if you can even see in the back there, but there's Right Place, Wrong Person, Hope on the Street is in there, Happy is at the front, that box just there, that's Memories of 21 Blu-ray, Are You Sure, Beyond the Stage, and then these are small magazines. So this is like JK's Vogue, a couple of the covers that I got. These are my favourite ones that I got. And then there's this bad boy. I got these magazine bags quite recently from Meow Cafe, actually. And they're good just to like keep your magazines like nice and keep the dust off them and stuff. But yeah. Apparently they can fit like larger albums and stuff, but yeah, I'm using them for like magazines and like photo books at the minute. And there's another copy of Right Place, Wrong Person. These shelves do actually fit the vinyls, so this is just here to like illustrate the point. This is not where I keep all of my BTS vinyls. I don't know if I want to show that because it's kind of like it's just this part in like the bottom of my wardrobe, and it's like kind of a mess, but I don't know. I might show it just for fun. Okay, so this is just a very, very quick sneak peek at where I actually keep my vinyls. You can probably tell that it is pretty full in there, but this is like the very bottom of a unit in my wardrobe. I don't know where this unit came from. It's really old, but like just it's all like clothes and stuff up here. But obviously I'm not going to show you that. So this isn't ideal, but this is like where I've had to start storing like more of my albums like here in this little gap because this bit's full. So DJ's at the front there. I've got Face, got Indigo. So I've got Indigo there, and then this is not BTS. That is Sleep Token, if anyone's interested. If anyone's curious of like what else I listen to besides BTS, like this is some of it. As you can probably tell, I'm a former emo kid who's never actually grown out with their emo phase, but you know, that's fine, it's whatever, I love it. And this is my record player that's actually like kind of broken now, so I can probably get rid of that and like have my vinyls actually stored in here. Yeah, just a very, very quick look at where my vinyls normally stay. Like I said, it's not ideal. I probably could put them in the unit that's like just behind me because obviously this storage situation isn't ideal. But yeah, tiny look at where I keep my vinyls. This is, like I said, more albums, and then this is JK's merch binder. Obviously like a mix of group and solo albums. Oh god, you can really see the dust on it. I should have like dusted better before I started filming, but you know what? I'm busy. I'm too busy at work and I just haven't had time, and yeah, whatever. It's a lot of excuses, I know. I'm just taking these out so you can see a bit better. But yeah, I've got DJ the Original, there's the Permission to Dance on Stage, School Love Affair, Young Forever, Special Edition, School Love Affair, and right at the back there, Map of the Soul 7. I don't mean to shun it to the back because it is one of my favourite BTS albums, but it's just so large, and yeah, look at it, just staring back at us. As you can probably see, like, you can get a bit creative with like storing in these units, which I suppose is good because like a lot of BTS albums are like strange sizes, you know, they're not always consistent, and I suppose it like is the same for a lot of like K-pop stuff, but I'm just talking about BTS specifically because I only collect BTS. For these units as well, like you can get little drawers and like little doors that you can like attach to the inside, so that's like another good way to like keep the dust off and stuff. Or if you don't like having all these things like exposed and like, you know, looking at them, at least they're like hidden away, for lack of a better word. And then finally, down at the bottom here, like I said, my binder section. So these are just like the standard like A4 like office binders, and as you can tell, these like just about fit with like, well, not that much like room. I don't know if these shelves would fit like larger A4 binders, like specifically the Prism Platinum ones and like Meow Cafe ones. Because I haven't measured them myself. I think I replied to the original comment and said like probably the best thing to do is measure your binders and then measure like and check it against like the measurements of the shelf that you like, or bookcase that you're thinking of buying, just to make sure that they do fit if you want to stand them upright. You can probably tell here that I've had to sort of like alternate how I store the binders. So like this is my Yoonjin Cook Chapter 2 binder, which is like facing outwards, but then pull that out and there's my OT7 Chapter 1 that's sort of like with the spine against the wall, like right at the back, just because it's so full and I can't like stack all three of these with like the spines facing outward. And also, I mean, maybe I could, I don't know, now that I'm looking at it. No, actually. Yeah, I wouldn't have like space for these three to be facing outwards and then have like this is my JK album binder, and then at the back there is the Yoonjin one, which again, like the spine is against the wall there. I know like sun damage and stuff can be like a concern with collectors. I mean, I think we all know that like Map of the Soul Persona is notorious for fading, but I think like for me the good thing is that like this is under a window and like a lot of light only comes in through this back window. So I'm sat on the floor, I'm like looking at a window, but I also have a window to the back of me, so windows either side of my room, but luckily the strongest light only comes in from this one, and like all my precious cargo is like hidden in this corner, so it's like out of the way. Oh my god, you can also see my old PlayStation down there. Yeah, so that's something to consider. And like I said, these units can get like doors, and like you can get like little fabric boxes to like put inside, so that can like help minimize sun damage, I would imagine. I don't know what else to say about this. This is just my little shelves. I quite like them. I think they're nice, and yeah, I probably will end up like having to get another unit or something, or like rearranging stuff, and maybe this will like move and then I'll have like 4 that's all just BTS. I think eventually everything will just be BTS. Oh, in case you're wondering about like how I store my like supplies and stuff, they're in my wardrobe, which is like here, but I'm not going to show you that because it's kind of a mess and things are just stacked like wherever the hell they can. I would like to get something like this to go inside my wardrobe, but that's a project for at some point this year. I don't know when. I've been meaning to do it for like a year, but hey, I've been busy, you know, isn't that just life? So yeah, I think that's just going to be it for my little shelf album tour. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was like at least interesting to see like how I store my stuff and like what I'm working with, and maybe get some ideas of like how to store things as well. Because I know like obviously everyone's like space is different, and I know some people might be working with like even less space than this, and like you have to get even more creative. But that's just how it is. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Like I like my little shelves. I think they're cute. I think they're nice. Makes me happy looking at them. And yeah, I don't know where I'm going to put the next album that comes out. Whoever's album that may be. Is it going to be Hobie's? Probably. And oh my god, I'm such a fool for doubting that Hobie would do a tour, because look what got announced the other day. Oh my god. Yeah, no UK date, as expected, but like I'm like mildly disappointed, but it's just like whatever at this point, like I'll get over it. At least there's like online streaming for the Seoul shows, so like, you know, at least I can watch them and enjoy them, and that's like, you know, amazing. I hope like everyone who's gonna try and get tickets, whose city he's coming to, I hope you manage to get tickets and have the most amazing time. And I'll just live vicariously through everyone else and just, you know, keep my fingers crossed for a UK date when BTS come back, whenever they tour again. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I think that's about it. As always, thank you for watching and subscribing, and you can comment if you would like to, leave a like and all that. As I said in my last video, and I'll say it again, happy update is coming. I just don't know when this parcel's going to get to me, but yeah, things to look forward to. It's officially BTS year as I'm filming this. I hope everyone had a happy new year and was like nice and safe and everything. Yeah, I'm gonna go now. Just one last little look at Yoongi in the corner there. Yeah. There we go. Thank you for watching. I'll be back with another binder update again at some point soon. Bye!